Hey everybody, I'm back. The only thing you missed between this one and the last one is I had my birthday party, and uh, I'm a little hungover. I'm still even wearing my party hat from the other night. I'm surviving though. I chugged like a gallon of water and all that stuff. No headache, just upset, icky tummy feelings. So let's get back to this. My shovel compass indicates a breach in this area. We should close it. It's on our way to the shovel compass repair kit anyway. So, I totally forgot how to play. That's what happens when you stop playing for just 2 days. And, well, so you might notice some noise in the background. It's really hot in here. Like, summer started early, I guess. Yay, global warming. We love a collapsing planet. And it's really hot out, so I'm not gonna just not have my fan on. Like, I tried my best to move it as far away from me as possible so that I can get the AC air pushed into here. My room is the room at the back of the house that has no AC. I chose the best room for my office. And, yeah. So if you hear some noise in the background, it's either the people I keep locked in my basement, or it's the AC. Not the AC, the fan. Oh, we can go this way. Also, I've been wanting to play this game off-screen, but then I remembered that I deleted my save file for the, so that I could see the old stuff again when I probably could have just started a new save. And because I deleted my old save, I can't just go back and do the endless grinding thing that I have unlocked on that account. So I gotta re-unlock the endless grinding modes. And, yeah, that's it. I can't do the endless grinding stuff because I don't have it unlocked, so I gotta record some more gameplay of this so that y'all aren't missing out on the story by me jumping ahead. And I was gonna play this game while hanging out with my partners and stuff like that, but I can't do that because I'm still stuck in the story part. I should have it unlocked soon though, but I still will play the rest of this and record some more of it. Your Slorm Reaper is gaining as much experience as you are. It has accumulated enough experience to level up. Increasing the level of a Slorm Reaper increases its effect and damage. Okay. Let's go back to raising our elements. Oops. Yeah, that. Actually, is there a reason to raise our elements yet? Because if I'm using Arcane Missile, I don't think that has an element. I think we should probably focus on raising the mana. Maybe I should focus on just increasing my raw damage. Yeah, that works. That way I don't have to spend as much mana because I'll be doing more damage. I also want to play UFO 50 and record some stuff of that because it's like one of my favorite games, and I'm realizing that I actually haven't shown that much stuff of me actually doing it. I need to also change my equipment. I'll figure out the button soon. It's this one. Okay. If it's green, we let it wean. More mana, more thorns damage. The one on the left has lifesteal. I'm not doing that. Nothing equipped in that slot. Nothing equipped in that slot. There is more than one ring slot, so I gotta manually drag it over. One day games will figure out how to let you see both ring slots. And what a day that'll be. Alright, I think that's it. Okay, yeah, that's all we can equip for now. So we just need to get this dude his shovel compass, and then we can move on, get the heck out of here. And I remember unlocking the endless modes pretty early on, but that might have also been because the game wasn't finished yet. I noticed that the game is chugging a bit. Maybe it's because I've slid the game out too far. We'll slide it back out to, like, where it was when you start the game. I think maybe sliding it back is like when you increase the FOV, and because that happens, there's more stuff on screen that it has to render, so it slows down. Okay. Easy peasy. Staff of Ferocious Affinity. Let's check out our Slorm Reaper, our new one. Fancy, it looks like a bug. Okay. And it is... it's better damage. But I need Reaper Mastery 2 to get the damage bonus. And it caps out at a higher damage. It also has a lot more bonus all around, so we're gonna have to just equip that. Yeah, I have it equipped, okay. So the equipment loot, like the equipment on your character, that you get is like randomized, like Diablo, but your Slorm Reapers are actually pre-generated items that you get in the game. And you just randomly get them from clearing various rifts. I love a good theremin. That's how you know that UFO's landing. How else would you know? Besides maybe the people screaming. Oh. They're a little chunky, a little tanky. Okay, we got some bracers. We can equip those. And then that's better because it's green. Green for the ween. We can sell this stuff too, but we have to get back and go and use a shop. I'm just not going to mess with it until my inventory's full. I don't remember there being much I could do with my money, but I assume it's going to work like Diablo and there's going to be upgrade systems and stuff like that. Rerolls and such. Exalted Breaches give you a powerful bonus for a short period of time that can be extended. Make the most out of it. Okay. I'm making the most of it. Kill 2 enemies. Oh, those are crows. Crows are good. Crows are friends. Until they take your sunflower seeds. The apex predator of the sunflower seed world. Next only to hamsters, of course. It's increased my fire rate. We're just gonna stand here and blast them. No, that's a bad idea. Kill the dead things once again. Re-dead the undead. There's another villager. This compass is actually helpful. Gemma, the Gold Prospector. Thank you for getting me out of this sordid place. I was able to steal a few valuable goods before you came. I'll show you my loot when we get back to the village. Okay, so I think she's actually the shopkeeper. Yeah, each breach you close has a chance of giving you a Slorm Reaper. And it's a random one from the list, and there's quite a few. Alright, we got a few places to check. We got her. She, yep, is the shop. And then there's another person down here. It's good to see you again. I see you found your first Slorm Reaper. Excellent, excellent. I hope you like it. Did you know Slorm Reapers can only be found by destroying Slorm breaches? So if you're looking for a new Slorm Reaper, it's best to look where breaches are appearing in large numbers, like expeditions. If the new Slorm Reaper you find seems weaker than the one you're using, I might have a little something that will be of interest to you. This is an amulet I got from the Ancient Champions. I never passed it on to Brian because he was notoriously incompetent. May his soul rest in peace. Hey! I hope you find it useful. Professor Geranium's Amulet of Stimulation. Ooh, I love being stimulated. We got a point to spend. We are going to choose raw damage again. My little glass cannon boy. And mana regeneration. That's great. And armor. The level of your Slorm Reaper becomes equal to the highest level among Slorm Reapers of the same type that you own up to level 25. That's not useful right now, but that'll be useful later. I thought it was going to give me increased Slorm Reaper XP. But I guess that'd be too strong too early on, and once I have it, I would never stop using it. Alright, next one. The repairing kit. The kit of repairing. I left my shovel compass repair kit here, but I don't remember where I left it. I need a few minutes to remember. Careful, monsters are coming. Oh, this is an arena. Cool. Honestly, just give me good gameplay, strong mechanics, and an endless arena, and I am so set. Also, of course, leveling. I have to have leveling. We just bunch them all up. Just like zombies, we bunch them all up. And then hit them with the penis shrinkification ray. Got him. Those bones are definitely smaller now. Easy peasy. Oh, they're adding more archers. It might be a little harder for me to just zip-zap them all. But, you know, life finds a way. Lasers, too. Oh, okay, these things we're actually going to have to take out because they can... They have AoEs, which can control my movement, and I don't like that. So your Slorm Reaper gains XP, the same values you do, it says. So it should be easy to level up a Slorm Reaper that's under-leveled. You just equip it, and it's probably gaining more XP than it normally does. Unless the amount of XP needed is different based off of how far along the Slorm Reaper is in the tree. Oh, that's a boss. Not in the tree, in the selection, the collection. Zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap. You now have access to specializations for your class. Open the skill menu by pressing left on the D-pad to choose your specialization. Yes, I am reading and playing at the same time. Isn't aim assist the best? Who needs to pay attention? Alright, so left on the D-pad to choose it. You can choose between 3 specializations. Each has its own set of passives along with a unique support skill. You can change your specialization at any point. Alright, so the devoted scholar is the one that uses this, the charges system. Emblems grant attack speed for each arcanic, 3% cooldown for each temporal, and skill and elemental damage for each obliteration. You want to tell me how those colors correlate? There's also a 4th color, it looks like. Also, did they choose green and red for one, or is that 2 red ones? Whenever you cast a skill, you get an emblem of the skill School of Magic. Emblems are used by some upgrades to trigger various effects. Okay, so Arcane gives Arcanic, I'm assuming. And Ray of Obliteration gives Obliteration, probably. Okay, it tells you right next to it what kind it gives. Arcanic, Obliteration, Obliteration, Temporal. Unlocks a support. Unable to move or cast skills for 3 seconds when time locked. Damage dealt to a time-locked enemy is lost in time, and it is delayed until the end of the effect. Time lock cannot be refreshed. That's weird. The mischievous mage gets in line with his illustrious legacy and studies the depths of the different schools of magics to become a versatile wizard. He uses emblems to their maximum potential and masters the ancient art of time lock. TLDR, versatile and spectacular. Okay. This one's got a clone. A remnant skill is weaker, an older version of it that does not benefit from regular upgrades and that cannot be imbued or trigger effects. A remnant skill deals 50% decreased damage. Okay, but that can still stack up pretty high. A temporal clone is a dumb version of yourself that cannot do much. You can have as many temporal clones as you want. So if you got temporal clones and then they can fire your abilities at 50% power, you only need 2 to double your damage, but it says you can have unlimited. The mischievous mage excels at getting the best out of every action he does. He uses temporal cloning to distract his foes while swiftly getting himself out of danger to prepare the deadliest spells. Okay, Arcane Commander. Also has Arcane Clone. Wow, choices. Arcane Bond deals 272 elemental damage every second. Elemental damage is equal to 100% of the mana you spent or lost during the second, added to 15% of your max mana. Arcane Bond lasts 7 seconds. Strengthens his essence with arcane magic. He learns how to use magic as a defensive tool and is at his best when using powerful arcane clones. An arcane clone is a clone of you that casts the same skill over and over. The arcane clone inherits all of your attack stats, but has a 35% reduced attack speed multiplier. You can only have one arcane clone at a time. An arcane clone lasts indefinitely. Oh, temporal clone and arcane clones are different. Okay. I actually like the sound of this one because the clones are permanent. But we can always check something out later. Okay, what is the... Why is that ability? Okay. And Arcane Barrier. You create an Arcane Barrier in front of you that catches up to 3 projectiles. Whenever Arcane Barriers catch up a projectile, it triggers a remnant of Arcane Missile. I am not going to remember this. While your Arcane Clone is channeling Arcane Barrier, you have 60% retaliation. You deal retaliation damage from projectiles you catch with Arcane Barrier as they hit you. Whenever you lose life, you restore mana equal to the damage dealt. Book Smash and Chrono Puncture have an additional critical strike chance. I noticed my aim assist was working again, so maybe we should try Book Smash. See if it works right. Have an additional 6 crit chance. Crit chance is pretty good. I mentioned numerous times on this channel how much I love crit chance. Ooh, but damage over time. That's also really good. Is there a way that I can just raise it with a button press? Nope, nope. Well, we'll just go down here and do it. Wow, it has a pretty high cap to it. Okay, so you can get a lot of levels on that. And let's drop this. Let's use this real quick as my RT and see how well Book Smash does now. Well, it actually hits its targets. It's not as good as the Arcane Missile is right now, but that's because I've got upgrades in Arcane Missile. Well, it works right when aim assist is on. So let's just go back to Arcane Missile for now. Because I've already got stuff in it. But what does this do? Oh, AoE damage. That would be really good, actually. Yeah, actually, that would be better for clearing large groups, and it's not too bad of a cost. It's 47 mana, plus an additional 40 mana. Oh, Arcane Missile's so much cheaper, though. We'll do Book Smash. And then we'll do heavy encyclopedia. That works. I cast ebook. Oh wait, no, that's a regular book. I cast PDF. This is actually not too bad because I get to just sit back. And because of that damage over time, this can apply the damage over time from a distance and then, you know, deal some extra damage off to the side for enemies that aren't my main target. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. That's good. Or as my friend Malding likes to say, yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah. This is actually kind of sleep-inducing. This is a little too easy. It makes that, like, grouping them up tactic a little better, too. Actually, it makes it so that I don't even feel like using the laser. Okay, let's group them up. Oh, we got teleporting enemies. Yeah, this is great. Goated spell. Still useful for single target. Just that little bit. It already is like massive like damage increase over the arcane missile, which has more invested in it. I remember now. I brought my shovel compass repair kit back to the village a few days ago, so it's in my cabin. Well, so we can go back to the village now. You son of a bitch. Book smash. Book smash. Trust me, Chad, it hit him. You just couldn't see it, it was off screen. I lights him out. I guess that would be an okay place to farm Slorm. If I can increase the difficulty. Oh, and because I'm invested in damage, I can benefit from the defensive stuff of my other ability. So I don't have to invest into defense. I can focus all on attack. Oh yeah, let's go over here. Why is this still marked? A little detour. Okay, so we are not going to go straight back to the cabin. The shovel compass is going haywire. There must be a breach nearby. You should destroy it. Try not to ruin everything. Okay, thanks for the confidence. I love it. These should be textbooks because I'm taking them to school. Zooming the camera in did not help with the choppiness. It might just be because I've got too much shit running. I did not mean to curse, I am so sorry. Come on, land on him. Don't be scared, book. I feel like when this game comes out, you're going to see people talking about it. Not a ton of people talking about it. You're going to see your typical article like, the latest game that I've been playing that's the greatest thing ever is blank, is like if blank had, like if blank and blank boned and had a baby. And, you know, articles like that. Yeah, you know the articles I'm talking about. If you've ever read a gaming journalism site article title in the past 5 years, you know exactly what I'm talking about now. It's not news anymore. It's catchy headlines. It's sensationalism. Does anyone even read those articles beyond the headline? I mean, beyond also just going into the articles just to find the name of the game and then leave? Because that's what I do. It's like, oh, I like blank, and I like blank, and I like the idea of them boning and having a video game baby together. So let's go check that out. And then I just get to find the name of it, and then I close the article down and never look at it again. This is a pretty good spell. I don't know if it's increasing my like if it's improving my run time, but if it's like annihilating dudes as soon as it lands on them, it's pretty good. And it also doesn't take up that much mana. It doesn't work the best on the ghosts, but I guess that's what I have the laser for. I could have Arcane Missile as my secondary ability, and then that way when this runs out my mana, I still have another thing I can use. Because it's looking like this is actually going to eat up my mana soon. Alright, those are donezo. Oh yeah, are the enemies only going to be in the rooms, or can they exist in the hallways too? Oh, look at that. Discoverable mini-map as I go, that's handy. I love it when the titles, like, don't make any sense. Or, like, when a YouTube channel does, like, entirely nonsensical titles for their videos. Like, if you want some entertainment, like, don't bother watching the videos, but, like, go to the Kitchen Nightmares YouTube channel and just look at the titles that they come up with for their videos. It's, like, it's truly, like, some stuff that you could only make up if you were, like high on opiates and like if you were high on opium and in a dark corner and just trying to say some wise junk, and then it comes out sounding like that. Here, I'll read off a title in just a second, because it's like I think about this frequently, about how much this person's getting paid, because I hope they're getting paid well, because they are creative. And like some of you out there are going to be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what they're talking about. Alright. I'm gonna read these titles and you're gonna be like, what the hell are they smoking? What in the yet damn? Okay. Kitchen Nightmares. Trying to find the actual channel. Oh man, I can't find it now, and people are gonna think I was making stuff up. Where's the channel? Sort by... nope. Type channel. I love that I have to look at 4 full ads before I actually start seeing some channel names. And none of these are the right channels? Okay. You know, maybe the internet was a mistake. I say as someone who only gets to eat because of the internet. There, let's click one of the videos. Shut up, ad. Moments more ridiculous than Kendall Jenner cutting a cucumber. I'm so hungry I could eat Jackie Taylor. If you know, you know. Gordon traveling through time and space to find good food. I want Gordon to scream at me like this just to feel something. My Wi-Fi is dead and I don't know the current memes. Send help. This food is coarse and rough and irritating. Well, that's a normal one. They sent Gordon Ramsay to space because why the heck not? Chicken jockey or something. I don't know. Didn't watch the Minecraft movie. How could it be so hard? She gets her answer. Gordon Ramsay gets severed. If you know, you know. Lo-fi who? Just let this run while you're AFK or doing literally anything. This food is a Greek tragedy. Yeah. That's the sensationalist title that I live for. Free video idea if you want it. Just go and talk about Gordon Ramsay video titles. It sounds like a social media manager who typed like something raw and real, and then they were like, "Oh, we like that. Just keep doing that." Hey, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. What happened to me having arcane clones? Where are those guys? I feel like it'd be faster to use the obliteration laser there, but that enemy wasn't staying still. The AoE is pretty sizable on this too, so I think this should be fine. What's the next big upgrade? Your secondary skill has a 25% chance to ignore armor. Okay. I'll just put all my abilities on the second on the second one. Oh, my inventory's almost full. Okay. Well, we have more damage over time there. It would only increase it 3% more per rank. The Book Smash critical strike chance is pretty tempting. It is 6% for the first upgrade, and then one more per each one, capping out at 15%. What would that put me at? Crit chance, crit chance, crit chance. 6% plus 6 more percent would put it at 12%. And then capping out at 15%, it would be 21%, which is a 1 in 5 chance of getting a crit, which is pretty solid. That's a reliable number. But I don't have enough to get all the way at max, so maybe we'll wait a minute. Your Ancestral Strikes silences enemies hit for the next 1 second. The Arcane Clones have an infinite inner fire rotating around them for each Arcanic emblem you have. Well, I would have quite a few Arcanic emblems. While you or an Arcane Clone is channeling Arcane Barrier, you have Retaliation. Can I invest in that without losing the ability? Let's see. Can I equip this? No, you can only have one equipped, so you have to choose between that one or the other one. I don't even have my clone. Where's my clone at? How do I get... I got my clone and I want it now. Projectiles caught by Arcane Barrier deal increased damage. Honestly, y'all, I'm probably not going to use Arcane Barrier that much. I got this class for the constantly following clones. Infinite Inner Fire, that would work for me. Ancestral strikes. Is that what they do? Do they do the ancestral strikes? Come on, come. Okay, we can't hover over and inspect the things on the specialization tab with the controller. I mean, I don't have anything else to buy in this tier. Oh, maxes out after 1 point. Okay, let's see what we got here. Inner fires and overdrives triggered by book smash deal an additional damage. Do I innately cause inner fires with the book? Come on. Oh, I can't click the thing I'm on. Okay. I don't have anything that gives inner fire yet. Inner fires and overdrives triggered by book smash deal 1 additional damage. Additional damage is equal to 10% of your Thorn's damage. Book smash has an additional 30% armor penetration at the cost of 15 more mana. Applies silence for the next 0.7 seconds. We'll go with this one and get the first level of it, but we're not going to get the extra levels of it because that's going to increase the cost with each one. And I think we're going to have to put arcane bolts on the secondary slot so that I can still cast. Increase mana minimum for each level. Arcane Missile now belongs to Temporal School. No. Deals additional damage. Whenever you are an Arcane Clone cast an Arcane Missile, you have a 35% chance to cast 2 Remnants. Okay, how do I just get my Arcane Clone to show up at all? Is there an ability I have to cast that gives Arcane Clone? Oh, do I maybe have to use my primary ability to activate them? I don't know. I don't really see a clear indication of how I get them. You get from... There's a clone of you that is casting the same skill over and over. Inherits all your attack stats. You can only have 1 arcane clone active at a time. An arcane clone lasts infinitely. It should just be available all the time, right? Do I need to have this equipped? The first skill? No. Well, that answers my question about the hallway. Yeah, it looks like that isn't doing it. So put that back on. So I may as well get this, because what am I going to do? Just not have a second slot thing? I'm sure there's a boss enemy or something that's ranged that I'll benefit from. I'm willing to bet I have to catch a thing first to activate it. Or maybe I just have to unlock it on the skill tree and I haven't gotten there yet. How do I deactivate the map? There, left stick. Why is it not targeting those? Why is it not targeting those? Oh. Auto-aim is a button on the right stick. Haha, okay. I kind of just press a button and they die. Well, they didn't get a clone to pop out, but I definitely deflected some shots. So there is some use to it. Like, well, obviously there's some use to it. They want to give me the skill if it did nothing. Okay, I think we need to go, yep, down this way. Okay, I can't cast at the same time as having it up. Yeah, that'd probably be too strong. Another skill up. Kind of walked into that. I probably could have blocked it. I'm going to pick this class because I think it's really good, and then I proceed to not use any of the mechanics that it's built around. The books follow even if they're not under the crosshair. Interesting. Oh, lots of archers. If only there was something I could do about this. There is a cooldown on it. I think it's just faster to still keep casting, you know, Biblioteca at them. Palstrang, thank you for getting me out of this mess. See you back in the village. Oh. A creature of few words. Alright, let's go see what Palstring is about. My name is Palstring. I am a pudding in the at the service of the king. Normally I am in charge of the administration of the village and make sure everything is running smoothly. Like other puddings, I have Slorm Artificer's talents. And with the help of Pedro's Shovel Comp... Oh god, I cannot speak Shovel Compass. I think I'll be able to help you. If you're interested, I can show you areas where the presence of enemies is particularly intense. They must be important for Oh my god if he mobilizes troops there. I forgot the villain's name is Oh my god. If you wish, you can then go to the indicated region and regain control of the area. Come talk to me if you want to leave for an expedition. Okay, so I think expeditions are the infinite content. Expeditions let you go to new and unexplored areas. From this menu, you can choose where you want to go and apply a difficulty level that suits you. Yeah, these are essentially Nephilim rifts, I'm guessing. You only have one choice at the moment, but more expeditions will soon be available. I think I have to beat it on the current difficulty to unlock the next one. Chosen fixed environment, no bosses. One with bosses. Well, I want one with bosses. Invulnerability circle. At the start of a new floor, Brian will draw a seal of protection. While you are standing in it, you are immune to environmental effects and invisible to enemies. The seal will disappear as soon as you step outside of it. Okay, so this is like a pause or something. Oh, I am currently one-shotting. Even with just Arcane Missile. Cataclysm breaches apply a modifier to the rules of the environment that lasts until you close the required number of breaches. That's a group for books. Never seen such good readers. But, like, yeah, look at that. Expeditions have a lot more breaches, which means a lot more chances at Slorm weapons. We can do two at once. You found a Slormline. Slormlines... Oh, Slormalines, like the stone. Slormalines are used by Friedrich and are the base material to reforge equipment. You found a Slormite. Slormites are used by Rick Manalan and are the base for reinforcement. Okay. You found a fragment. They can be forged, merged into Slormalines and Slormandrites. Okay. We're gonna keep looking because... Oh, wait. There must be no more breaches. Oh, there is one more place I haven't been to. I gotta go on the right side, so there's probably one more on the right bottom side. No. Yeah, oh, there it is. It's behind that little gate, I didn't see it. Oh, kind of just sat there and took that. Now that enough breaches have been destroyed, you have a choice. You can either get back to the village to collect your rewards or move on to another floor and continue the expedition. If you choose to continue, you run the risk of losing influence and rewards if you are defeated. Talk to Brian either way. Next floor. That was easy. In most expeditions, your goal is to close breaches in areas you get in. To close a breach, you simply have to get near it and slay enemies that will appear to protect it. Okay, we're not picking up white items anymore. My inventory's too full for that. Jeez. Just plowing through them. The difficulty has to go up soon. Probably when I encounter a boss. I just keep casting delete. Yeah, keep that chain going. Keep that chain going. Ooh. A shapeshifter weapon. This is also, of course, just good XP because of the mob density. Never stop holding LT. Oh no, it's too late. Damn. Okay. Oh, that was the last gate anyway. So let's apply those level ups. New Slorm Reaper found. Staff of the Spectral Shapeshifter. Let's see. Spectral Shape. Cooldown 9.8 seconds. Costs 15% mana. You turn into a spectral shape, becoming untouchable for the next 7 seconds, or until you cast a skill. While in Spectral Shape, you can move through enemies and deal 639 to 892 damage every second to enemies within a 2.5 yard radius. So, it reserves 15% of my mana. That's not too bad. I think we'll use that. Next floor. So I press LB and I can just deal damage by being near things. This is actually pretty sick. I like this. The less I have to do, the better. Oh, it does not last forever. RIP. Oops, I grabbed a white. Hey, this is great for dealing with crowds. I actually love that. And AoE is kind of my thing right now. Oh, inventory full. Zip Zapple, now you're an apple. Let's see. More points? Oh, just one. Womp womp. Still one-shotting. Is there something I can do with the white items in my inventory? Can I just dispose of them? Not in an easy way, at least. Ancestral Strike Chance. I currently have no value in that, so that'd be worth checking out, because I do get some stuff from it. Critical strike damage, raw damage, armor, life leech. I do like lifesteal. Experience gain. That's a little bit better than gaining more money. It's not life regen, so I don't want it. That's mana regen. I'm okay on that for now. Yeah, everything else will just dumpster. Now it's time for the mouse. Oh, okay. Sort. That's enough space for now. Oh, trash just drops them. What is the point of that? It's not co-op, so it's not like I can share it with people. Woo! Spooky ghost time! Oh, it's gonna be hard to top this skill. And it's ready again. Spooky ghost time! $164 kills. Nice. Nice. Very good. You know what? I think y'all know how much I like that skill. I think I've said it enough. It's a banger, though. Alright, so last one. Here we go. Woo! Can I go through objects? No, that sucks. Next floor. There's gotta be a boss fight soon, right? Oh, yeah, here it is. He's a phantom. Oh, I just had to be faster than him. He's a phantom. Alright. Is there a way for me to cycle through these items and just pick up the specific ones I want? There we go. Okay, I get closer to the object. There we go. Next floor! Still not challenging enough. Not as long as I can go ghost. I didn't realize that the portals were marked on the map. I don't need to defeat all the enemies. I guess it's good for the XP, but I need to just focus on clearing out these portals faster. Because that's where all the Slormites are. The Slorm weapons are. I'll learn the Slorminology soon enough. I think I already am. Give me a second. Going ghost. I never actually watched Danny Phantom. By the time it came out, I considered myself too old to be watching baby shows. Which, that probably just caused mental and physical harm to someone watching. I'm sure someone will have something to say about my disdain of it, but you know what? Actually, since people don't like the artist anymore of that guy, the guy who draws those cartoons, I can't even remember his name. I don't think as many people would be upset as I would think. I'm just gonna stare at you menacingly, watching your life wither away. Unless you block, you scumbag. I think I'll stop at 10. Some areas are affected by a cataclysm, a modifier that rules of the environment. Be aware of it. I'm not reading that. Actually, I might have to go soon because these things are actually doing enough damage to me that I could die from it. I think I heard a Slorm weapon drop, maybe? Yep, I did. Staff of the Nimble Warrior. If this increases my movement speed, I'm going to be switching to this. Critical strike damage, ancestral strike damage, critical strike chance 15% right off the bat. And stress ancestral strike chance by 5%. Your primary skill deals 1% more damage per level. Whenever you lose life when hit, effects listed as nimble are deactivated for the next 3 seconds. Oh, okay. If I take damage, I lose my crit bonus. That's... Sorry, that's too much like gambling for me. No thanks. That would force me to play defensively, and what would that, and how would that make sense with the increased crit chance? I'm still one-shotting, surprisingly, and that's with Arcane Missile, the weakest spell I have. Oh, I should grab the Slorm fragments. Although, I can't get hit when I'm in the oh wait, the ghost form is tied to the Slorm weapon, so never mind. I'd have to switch off the Slorm weapon to use it. Oops, I accidentally shot. Which cancels that ability. We'll just wait it. We'll wait a second. Ghost. Ooh, you're already freaking dead. Get lost, scrub. Suck on that L, big boy. Alright. Increased damage on secondary ability, which means Arcane Missile is about to do more damage. Hey, another boss fight. Oh, that's lightning, and that hurts. Very easy pattern to avoid, though. He teleports when you get close. He doesn't like it when you're close. I don't like it when he's close. Alright. Yeah, I think that's far enough. Oh. We're full again. Gotta drop some whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be enough. Yeah, that's far enough. Considering I only had 100 health left. If a skeleton sneezed on me, at first I'd be surprised because it doesn't have a nose. Then I'd be dead. Ooh, a separate level up meter. Influence only unlocks new enemies at this stage of early access. But y'all, it goes into 1.0 in just 8 more days. You gain influence when you return victorious from an expedition. Ooh. What does influence do? Oh wait, we already said that unlock new enemies. Possibly new difficulty levels. Yeah, I don't have a new difficulty level. I dig the burping sound, that's funny. Alright, but that's going to do it for this one. I just wanted to unlock that expedition mode so that I could play it in my off-screen time. So that I can, enjoy the game without having to, necessarily stream it and record it. But there will definitely be more Slormancer on this channel because I like Slormancer, even though it's hard to say. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. I'm probably going to play some UFO 50 next time because that's a game that I love, and I don't play enough. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.